The nationalist myth is that you get strength, peace, order, and prosperity through homogeneity. As long as you draw the borders just the right way or deport the right people or the wrong people, I suppose, and are left with only everyone who's the same within the same borders, you get people can work together. There's more unity, unity of purpose, unity of belief, and that makes it easier to do things. But this is almost the exact opposite of the truth. It's true that it's easy in some way, but it is also an easy remedy for stagnation, not for prosperity, not for greatness. The reason that America has been great, in as much as we've been great, in as much as we've had an enormous economy that grows faster than it has any reason to expect to, the reason that we are such a creative source of cutting edge technology and science, it's not because we're capitalist. It's not because we are ordained by Providence to have this. It's because we are massive and we are diverse. And we managed to combine this with a dynamic economic and political system. We've had our problems, very serious ones, but in as much as we've accomplished anything, it's because we integrate diversity successfully, more successfully than other countries. And it is hard. It is harder than doing the opposite, but it is hard because the payoff is so much greater. Europe today is in the process of becoming completely irrelevant geopolitically. Arguably, they already are. They were once the power that ruled the world because the Industrial Revolution went there first. They could produce weaponry that dominated everyone else. But today, even though they purchased greater homogeneity in blood, they are stagnant. No one thinks they are the future. No one. Perhaps some people there harbor that delusion, but unless they make some very drastic changes and become a much more open society and much more able to integrate new immigrants without destroying themselves, that's not happening. Now, I know this may sound rich coming from an American at this particular moment when our own authoritarian government is engaging in an ethnic cleansing, but I have some reason for optimism for our future. If we can defeat this moment of authoritarian consolidation by nationalists, I know that we are a country capable of integrating immigrants into our society productively, that we are able to leverage their ingenuity, their creativity, their unique perspectives in a way that few other countries are capable of doing. And that is what it takes. In the last 50, 70 years, many countries sought to consolidate their social democracies, their welfare states, their industrial policy, a lot of these economic tools for domestic policy. But all of them did not handle immigration well, in particular. And in general, many of them did not really take seriously the challenge of the open society. In America, we're a disorganized mess. We mix our diversity with a huge dose of prejudice and bigotry and violence and domination in prisons. We are a mess. We have a lot of problems. But one thing you can say for us is that we have actually taken on the challenge of integrating immigration, taking advantage of diversity in a way that few other countries have even attempted, never mind succeeded at. I'm not saying that America is guaranteed to get back on the right path again. But what I am saying is the future that will be won, not by countries like China that are just trying to intensify their own homogeneity, but by countries like what we have been, countries that actually figure out a way to balance the benefits of the open society with the politics of reaction against disruption. That's a difficult problem, and it's a perpetual one, and there's no real solution, no permanent solution. There are no permanent solutions in politics at all, frankly. But that is the name of the game. If you want to be a great country, you need to be open. You need to be open to immigrants. You need to be open to people leaving and coming back and leaving again. You need to be open to trading with other countries. You need to be open to trading ideas and cultural products with other countries. That is the way that you become big, powerful, prosperous, and creative. It is through openness, not through nationalism.